What's up, everybody? Gian Bavaro, your favorite mortgage broker, South Florida. Hope you're doing awesome today. I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, Nick Carpenter. What's up, Nick? How are you, man?
Man, loving it. Everything's great.
Nick, I want to ask you a question. For everybody watching, all right, why in the world should I use MortgageISA.com? What makes MortgageISA.com different from every other ISA or lead conversion service out there?
Yeah, that's definitely a great question because there are other competitors in this space, but what's great is we're the first people coming that are going to actually be placing employees that work directly for you. So the biggest difference is in the long run, you're going to be able to pay people the actual cost where you have an in-house employee that you control, that you tell them exactly what to do, what hours to work, you dictate their pay, all these kind of things versus having an outsourced service that you're having to pay every single month. You know, there's different services in the market today where you can pay them a specific fee every month to call your leads. And maybe that ends up costing somewhere between $3 to $4.50 per lead. Or there's even the services out there where, you know, it costs you $2,250 a month or more to have their in-house callers calling your leads. But what we're doing is we're doing something totally different. We're more of like a placement service where we're going to source, we're going to train, and we're going to place the best ISAs that are going to end up ultimately being your personal employee for somewhere between $500 to $1,000 a month. We've pre-negotiated their salary, and we're going to guarantee that you like the ISA and they're going to work out for you for 30 days. And so that's the biggest thing, is that you're actually bringing somebody in-house where you control them, you're their boss, you control their pay, their bonuses, their hours, all these kind of things. And then you're getting the direct results, not having some sort of middleman that's, you know, doubling the fee or tripling the fee that you end up really need to pay every month. And you don't even have to go out and you don't have to provide any kind of scripts, any training, anything like that. We're handling 100% of that in-house for you right up front as well. So that's really the difference between Mortgage ISA and some of the other services out there.
Nick, I just calculated how many leads that my ISAs call. We're calling right now monthly 6,000 leads a month. And if we used a service where we're paying per lead, let's say we're using a lead service that costs, you know, $5 a lead, that ISA would cost me $30,000 per month for the amount of leads that we have. That's crazy, man. So how much is the ISAs costing you?
Yeah, so like right now today, you know, you mentioned that our internal ISAs, they average between 100 and 120 phone calls per day. And we pay them a monthly salary between $500 and $1,000 a month. Mostly they're right around $800 a month, about $200 a week that we pay them between salary and bonuses. And they're working for us full time, you know, 6 to 8 hours a day. And we actually have them even calling on Saturdays as well. So we're getting some weekend time in there. And again, you know, you control them. They're working for you full time for basically maybe half or a fourth of what some of these other services out there cost on a monthly basis. And they're calling, in our case, we can have them calling hundreds or even thousands of leads for what ultimately, you know, with you, if you went outsourced, maybe you'd only be able to have them follow up with 100 or a few hundred leads, and we can have them following up with a few thousand leads for that same amount of money. So it's pretty awesome.
That's really, really neat, Nick. And I have another question, a question that I've heard come up a lot. What makes your callers, the quality of the callers, different with MortgageISA.com?
Yeah, that's a great question. What's different about Mortgage ISA is that in America, there's certain accents that ultimately people do associate with call centers. And that's just a fact of standard in America today. And what we've done is we've actually been able to go out, find people that were raised in America or lived in America, studied here, and now they live in other countries. So when you have them making phone calls, they're going to have a great accent. They're going to have lots of American cultural knowledge and understanding of slang and, you know, localized terms, because in most cases, they either were raised here, they came here for school, and now they live overseas in some other place. So you're getting American culture, American accents, but overseas wages. And that's the biggest difference, is that you're getting people that are actually familiar with America. And in general, we also 99% of our callers are bilingual to speak English and Spanish. So we can also handle that Spanish side. And the Spanish accent in America is the number one, second most spoken language is Spanish. And so that accent, it's more just feels like an American accent when you hear our folks on the phone. They just sound like they could be your neighbor versus being somewhere halfway across the country.
Well, Nick, man, thank you so much for sharing this wisdom and insight with us and our viewers today, man. Really, really appreciate you.